So the Honda's been hanging from the garage ceiling now for the past like almost 2 weeks now. It's driving me nuts. What happened was I ordered all new, when I took it apart I damaged the bushings. So I decided, you know, might as well replace them. I'm already in here. What's a few extra days? So called the Honda shop, ordered bushings for $919 or $919. I guess I've been saying it wrong. $919. And took them like 4 days to get in. They get in. I go pick them up. Completely different. This here is one of the bottom bushings, and the ones that they sent were just slightly bigger than that. They were about half the size of the bottom bushing, and so basically, long story short, we figured out that the forks on this bike are not original to the bike. They are off of a Honda CBR 600 F4i, which I guess people swap them out because they have an extra adjustment on them that the 919 forks don't have. So they're completely different inside. Bushings are all different. The seals have all different part numbers. And so when I figured out what bike they came off of, called them back up, ordered all new stuff. So now it's been like 2 weeks and I'm ready to get these back together so I can go out and ride the bike. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start putting these back together. We have our new lower bushing, the upper bushing, and the seal kit here. So first thing I want to do, since these have been sitting for some time, is just take and wipe any dirt off of the tubes here. Blow them out, make me feel a little better. So the first thing we're going to do is put this lower bushing on, and just want to clean that as well. You don't want to damage this outside coating here. It's like a Teflon coating, and that's what keeps it from wearing. I'm just going to take some fork oil, get my finger in it, just kind of coat the inside of the bushing. So I'm going to coat the outside of the stanchion here where it's going to slide over and sit. I'm just going to take the new bushing. It's got a little groove in it. So I'll open up, slip it over, there you go, your new bushing is on. So now I'm going to take a little bit more oil and just take and lubricate the outside of this bushing. Take our lower part, just real carefully slide it in. Now that that is in there, I'm going to take the new lower bushing, a little bit more oil, just coat the inside, yes, well on the outside as well, just to help it slip down into place. Down the fork stanchion. Now I'm going to take my washer that came out of there, just take and slide that down on top of the bushing. This is my seal driver tool that I made. I need to move out from under that light because I keep on hitting the light and knocking dust down. That just kind of work to get it in there. There it goes. Take my mallet. Drive that bushing home. Pop the driver out. Tip it up. Get that washer out of there, and you can, if you look down inside, you can see that the bushing is flush with the top. There's like a groove there. You want that bushing to be all the way down in there. Drop my washer back down here. Take a roll of electric tape. Clean this off real nice. There's a groove at the top of the fork tube here. And you just want to take the tape and wrap it around there. This will also cover up that top edge that's kind of sharp. Just wrap tape around there pretty tight. 1 or 2 turns is good enough. I whack my cameraman in the head. But that just helps to soften up that edge when you go to put your new seal on, so you don't destroy your brand new seal. In my case, you're less likely to destroy your brand new seal. So now we're going to take our new seal out of the package. So take the wiper off too. Out. If you look at the seal, this side here is more open, and this side here has a little bit more of a lip. So if I'm correct, it goes in this way. Once again, I'm going to take my fork oil, douse the top of this stanchion, the electric tape is, with some fork oil. Same thing with the actual stanchion itself, just kind of lube that up a little. Now I'm going to take the actual seal itself. Do the same thing, just kind of lube up the inside here and the outside. I'm going to take, as squarely as possible, slip that down over the electric tape. Slide it right on down. Kind of press it down in there as far as you can by hand. Take my tool again. Slide that down over top. Get it to pop down into place there. Drive her home until you can get to that groove. There's a groove down in there. Actually having trouble with the other fork. I can't get the bushing to slide down in there far enough. I just need to be a little rougher. The other one, I didn't take this plastic piece off of it because it was a pain in the butt. I got it off of this fork, but it was kind of a pain. I chipped my paint a little bit, so I didn't really like that. So drop that retention clip down in there. So you just kind of want to work this clip here down into your fork tube. Just kind of use a screwdriver to carefully get it down into the groove that it sits in without destroying your new seal. There it is, in place. Take our new dust seal. Do the same thing that we did with the other seal. Just kind of give it a little lubrication. Slide that down, pop it into place, and this fork has new bushings and seals. So now we just got to worry about the internals, putting them back in and filling her up with fluid. Alright, so now we are ready to put the internals back inside the fork. So what we're going to do is, you guessed it, we're going to wipe it down. It's been sitting in the garage now for a week. This piece here kind of falls off. You don't need it on there right now, so go ahead and leave it off. So I'm just going to take this bad boy, carefully slide it down inside the fork. Make sure you're all the way down in there. This part can be somewhat difficult. So like I said, the heads on these things are like wicked shallow. I mean, that's as far as that Allen head even fits in there. Honda was trying to figure out ways to make people strip these out. So then you kind of mess with it, get things to line up. Right now, run it down by hand. Finding torque for these things is pretty much impossible, so just kind of go until you're not going to strip it, you know. that's in there and tight. So we can, easier to do it like this. You're going to need a 14 and a 15 millimeter open end wrench. Pull this up. I'm taking this adjuster here on the top, run that down in all the way. You don't want to tighten it, just run it down until it bottoms out. You take your 14 millimeter, put that on the bottom nut here. Can you see that where you are? Stick it on your lock nut there. The top one's going to go up here on your adjuster, and then just take and break it free. Now this top cap will unscrew, and then you're going to have this nice long damper rod that slides down the center there. So pull that out, set it aside. And you're going to take the that tube there. Gosh, I don't know what it is. I know what these things are called, but as soon as we start filming, I'm like, yeah, take this thing and set it here and the doohickey. And you don't want to screw up the order of how these things go in there. I'm missing a piece right there. Take your spring out. So now everything should be out of there.